Hello everyone, we're off to a jumble sale today. I know, I'm not meant to be buying anything. So I'm going to try not to buy anything. And I can hear you all saying, right, okay. We'll see at the end of this video if you're stuck to that. And even I'm thinking, I probably won't. But I am going to try and be very, very selective. You may ask, why are we going to a jumble sale at all if I'm not meant to be buying anything? Well, Nick is still buying and he's not on, well, I'm not on a buying ban, but you know, you've seen the state of things. You know that I need to be cracking down and clearing what I have, but it's not the same for Nick. And he wants to go and see if he can find some stock that he can quickly sell, some toys or some media. So I'm tagging along for the ride, and I love a jumble. So we're going to take you along with us. And yeah, I mean, if nothing else, I get to window shop. But if I find something that I really, really cannot leave behind, then I'll get it. Or if I find something on my bucket list, because you never know unless you put yourself out there, I may do, then, you know, obviously that will have to come home with me. But in terms of small things that are low value, I'm going to pass on that kind of thing. So I'm not going to be buying lots of smalls. It's just not going to be worth my time at the moment. So no smalls to resell. Might buy something for myself if I really, really, really like it, but I have to really, really, really like it and really, really want it. Otherwise, I'm not bringing anything else into the house. Those are the rules that I'm kind of setting out for myself. Let's see how it pans out. Oh yeah, I couldn't see anything that really floated my boat, to be honest.
Okay, I don't know what that is. One of those night light things.
I can see one of these though. That really looks
I haven't had a look over there.
Yeah. How much is he?
That one's £2.
Okay, we'll grab that then. Can I look at some more?
Yeah,
Huge.
it is huge.
They normally smell of strawberries, don't they?
Yeah.
Is that the thing?
I don't know if he still does. Sloth, it's quite nice.
BBC Planet Air.
Oh yeah.
Do you want him?
I don't know. Well, there's a whole box of it down here.
Wondering if that was a Harry Potter owl then. He's lost his tweet. What a shame.
Well, Jen picked up a dinosaur, didn't she? That was a Jurassic Park one the other day.
Right.
That one isn't. Right. Right, let's pay for this one then.
Yeah. Well, there's more down here. Let's look in here.
It's got two pockets. No, it's meant to be. But
Oh, I see.
I just put my
What do you
hand in
mean
the
it's
wrong one.
split?
Right. I use this one, sir. One. Oh no! Lost in the cities forever.
There we go.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
There's a giant poo as well.
Giant poo.
I'm not sure we need a giant poo in our lives.
Yeah, it looks like already there's a sticker on it. It says what it is.
Guernsey pottery sign. Oh yeah, it says it there as well. Oh, the horse has lost an ear. I thought that says Slytherin.
What does it say?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean? I thought,
Yeah.
oh, it's a Harry Potter thing. It's a cast iron.
Yeah, it's quite a nice thing, to be honest. So, what is it, a deep fat fryer?
Well,
It's got like a basket in it,
I
which
know.
makes it look like it should be.
I see how much it is. I might buy it just to learn about that brand.
Is it German? Hang on, I've got Matthew for
Yes,
me.
it's German. There's a Modigliani book.
Yeah. Oh, how much are the bits?
I'm not sure. It varies depending on who you ask. Just that lady there.
Yeah. How much are your bits?
20p?
Yeah, okay. Have you got 20p on you? It might just be easier
Probably.
for you to grab it.
Yes. Thank you.
Super, thank you.
I might think about that set as well. That's
Okay.
all about Second World War. Could I just ask, what would you want? What would you want for this set here?
Oh.
And that's not part of it, but it's the same subject.
About 10, isn't it?
Sorry?
There's about 10, isn't there?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then there's that one.
I nearly had those, but then I found these. If you want more,
Are they the same set?
yeah, they're quite interesting.
Okay.
It'd be a shame to split them up.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Right, that one we paid for.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, is there?
The chap there just said there's more in
Oh
that
my
set.
goodness, you found more.
So let me see. There's another 4, there's another 7.
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah. What did she want? Okay then, how are you, alright?
Down that way, I think. Couldn't find a single video game here today.
Not really. I like one of the series. No, okay. Yes.
Sorry? Yeah, in a minute.
I've saved this to listen to on an audio book, but I don't know if I should get the book. Probably shouldn't.
50p? Okay.
Hello. Well, it is a couple of days later, and I thought I'd better wrap up this video. And the question is, did I succeed in not buying anything?
No.
And the answer is
No.
kind of yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did, because I didn't buy any stock. And I only bought 4 things, and 3 of them, well, 2 of them were specifically for me. One was a gift for Ellen, and one was something for us all to use. And I'll show you that in a minute.
So you did buy things.
I did, but I didn't buy stock. But
I did.
the reason why Nick is with me is because Nick did buy stock. So we thought that we'd show you a couple of the highlights of things that Nick bought that he's going to list for the business. But I haven't added to my own personal backlog. But I'll start quickly with what I did buy. So I bought a mocha pot for Ellen, and that was £2. And yeah, she just wanted to have a play around with a mocha pot and making coffee with that. It needs a good clean.
It's quite a nice cast aluminium thing. I was having a look at it before. £2 quite pricey for a jumble, really.
I know, it is, but there we are.
Does need a clean. Very much so. It's really dusty on top. And that coffee bean. I had a quick look on eBay just to see how much these go for. Not that we're thinking of selling this one necessarily. Couldn't find any with a coffee bean on top.
No.
But they do, if you do see these out and about, the aluminium, cast aluminium little coffee pots, they go for between £10 and £15.
Yeah. But this isn't going to be resold because it's for Ellen.
I'm full of info, me.
I know, well thank you. Thank you, you've added to it. I bought a little Yankee candle, which I can't remember how much that was now. It's either 50p or £1. Something like that. So that was for myself. Soap. I think that was 50p. That's for everyone to use. I've said this before, I always buy secondhand soap at Jumbles, car boots, yard sales, because...
Can I just, not secondhand soap? Yeah.
Well, kind of secondhand because it's not brand new.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
But yeah, not used.
Not soap other people have been rubbing on themselves.
No, generally in the packet.
I'd draw a line there, personally.
But I choose to do that because so much of it just ends up in the bin. You know, people buy stuff like that, don't use it, have a clear out, stick it in the bin. So, you know, a lot of people don't buy it when they see it at Jumbles and car boots, etc. So I do, because it saves me buying it new, it saves it going in a bin, hurrah. And then the last thing that I got for myself was a book, and it is Wintering by Catherine May. Now, I've heard good things about this book, and I've actually saved this onto my Spotify audiobooks because I really wanted to read it. And I thought, you know, I'm trying not to buy stuff. I've got so many books, but what was it? It was like 20p or something. I can't remember what it was in the end, but it wasn't a lot. And I ummed and ahed for ages. Should I get it in like a hard copy of it? And then I decided that I would, because there really is nothing better than reading an actual book. So
you've been trying not to buy books for years, haven't you?
I know.
How's that been going?
It doesn't work. I'm going to have to declutter soon because I've got more than I can ever read. Yeah. So I decided, yes, I would get it. It was very cheap, and I will end up reading that rather than listening to the audiobook of it. So
right.
that was what I got, and I'm really proud of myself. However, I did want to just touch on, and you might see in some of the footage beforehand, that it was so busy in there, wasn't it? I got a bit overwhelmed, I'm not going to lie. It's the first Jumble that we've been to for a while, and I think sometimes when they're really busy like that, it actually helps when you're focused on looking for the stuff. When you're not focused on that, you suddenly become very aware of the crush of people around you. And there were moments where I had to leave the room because I just got so overwhelmed by it.
Yeah, I tend to go into a zone of looking at stuff, and I'm not even aware of people around me sometimes.
Yeah, and I've been like that before, but because I wasn't specifically looking for stock, I think I was just more aware of it. And there was one moment where I was just like literally stood staring into space, like I don't really know what to do. I think I need to get out of here. And a lady stopped in front of me and looked at me and said, "Sorry, I'm just feeling a little bit overwhelmed." She goes, "Don't worry, I get the same." So, like,
it's fair enough.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy.
So did you wanted me to share a few highlights?
Yeah, because there are a few things that I think that you'd be interested to see. Now you're going to do your own haul, aren't you?
There will be a haul. I'll put on the main channel as well. But yeah, we'll run through just a few of the bits. I bought not masses, believe it or not. I'm trying not to buy lots as well. But there was, for what I was buying, prices were really pretty good. Anyway, let's quickly show some things. You've probably seen these before. This is a Marmite ceramic lidded pot, and this one still has its little ceramic spoon. It is unused, as new. They go for, I think I've drafted it already, $12.99. I think that's going on it, all in.
Pretty good.
But yeah, nice little. I think they were just like given out as gifts, weren't they?
And a gift set with the Marmite.
Probably.
I think.
Yeah, so there was that. This, it's quite interesting. We're not really sure on this value-wise, or even if there's much of a market for it. It looks very much like Le Creuset, but it's not. It is cast iron.
It's got that lovely burnt orange colour to it, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's German. It has a glass lid, which on closer inspection has a chip there, but it's not.
It really needs a very good clean.
It does. That's not the end of the world, but it is annoying because we'll have to declare that and it won't help itself, put it that way. But it's like an oven fryer kind of deal.
It confused us. At first we were like, is it like a hob deep fat fryer or something? Or
So it has a basket. Anyway, the brand is, I thought it said Slytherin when I was there. It's whatever that says. Very German. What does it say?
I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it.
Silitherm.
Energy Spa Boden?
Yeah, one of them. Anyway, so enamelled cast iron, looks like Le Creuset, but isn't. It was £1, so it came home. We'll see how we do on that. I've no idea.
Yeah.
Then, something different for Andrew's channel. Some electronics and media.
Oh, Jeff's getting involved.
Jeff!
Oh, someone's just walked past.
He barked at that man when he walked down to the shop a minute ago. Jeff, he's gone now. Have you done? You done?
Yeah, he's got to warn us of any danger.
Okay. So a Nintendo DS. Hopefully you all know that these have value. Behind the toys and games stall, there was one of the scouts. It was run by a scout troop. Just sat there looking at this DS. So I came up to the stall and I said, is that yours or is it for sale? He said, oh, it's got no battery in it. I can't make it work. It was on the stall, but I don't know, you can just have it. I said, I don't want to just have it. I'll buy it. I just wanted to know if it was for sale. And he was like, no, just have it. I'm like, no. And one of the scout leaders was behind. I said, I'll pay for it. And then he said, okay, £1. I said, look, you can have what I've got left in my pocket. And I had £2, so I gave him £2. But he wanted to give it to me. I have not tried charging it yet. But working with a charger, I have some spare chargers there. I'm not sure on this colour, 30 quid, something like that. I would think.
Pretty good, it's a nice colour.
It is. Then, this was interesting. I still love my media. I remember this album coming out by Lenny Marlin when we were working at
Lenny Marlin?
Lenny Marlin, 1999. But this is, I believe, all of her studio albums. And I quickly looked them up. That one, you can ask about £20 for. Didn't sell in big numbers, so it's hard to get hold of.
It's nice when you find those little gems, isn't it?
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is I will bundle the 3 earlier ones, which are fairly common, together, probably only worth a tenner or so, and then try and get the 20 or something on that. And media was, depended on who you asked,
Yeah.
Media was like 50p each here and 4 for £1 there and 5 for £1 over there. It was a bit okay, whatever. Shall I do a couple more bits?
Yeah. The one at the bottom is quite special, isn't it?
We got this at a jumble sale in a church not that long ago.
Yeah.
And I think I sold that one for 35 from memory. It was in really nice condition. This one, the box is, you know, it's got repairs on and it's falling apart a bit, but it's all in there. I think that's going to go for, I'll try 30, might take a slightly lower offer. And then another quick board game. I haven't had this for a long time. I have sold it before. Dogopoly, Monopoly, not for dogs, but with dogs in it.
So what are you doing? Trading dogs?
Yeah. Yeah, you buy different breeds as you go around.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not much value really. I think about 12, 15 quid, something like that. But board games there were either £1 or 50p, depending. I bought a few other bits as well. And then this was my kind of punt in the dark, don't know what I'm doing, don't really know much about it, but I bought a tiny weeny computer. This is a Raspberry Pi 4 computer desktop kit. That is about the actual size of the computer. It's about yay big.
I've never heard of this before.
Yeah, people use them for like projects, like building their own little computer and stuff. The keyboard in there is this big, the computer's that big.
Yeah, the keyboard is full size, isn't it?
The computer is as big as the mouse that's in there. Anyway,
Yeah.
the chap said, oh, I don't know, I've been asking 15 for it. I had a look, I was really honest with him. I said, I don't really know anything about these. I'm comfortable at a tenner. Would that do? And he said, yeah, absolutely. It was right at the end of the jumble.
Well, he was asking that originally, and then somebody told him that Raspberry Pi was expensive, so then he put it up to 15. But then, you know, as you probably know yourselves, that with older sort of tech, some of it can be obsolete and worth a lot, or can be obsolete and worthless.
I really
So
didn't know.
Yeah, you just don't know.
And because I was conversing with the guy while it was happening, it wasn't a case of going away. I could have gone away and had a look.
Yeah, it was right at the end of the day.
But we just kind of went, you know what, mate, I could do a tenner. And he was like, absolutely, yeah. And they were starting to wrap up then anyway, and they still had it sat there. Yeah. I'd looked into it. This Raspberry Pi 4 used, the very top they're going for is about £80. So, you know, I would have comfortably paid the 15 if I'd have had that knowledge at the time. So yeah, I think I'm going to do okay on that one. That's everything that's in the box. It's the whole kit, and I've checked everything is in there.
But being it was right at the end of the day, they were very likely going to be taking it home with them anyway, so he was quite happy to be selling it.
Well, I said to him, what are you going to do with... They had a lot left, piles and piles of stuff left. I said, what are you going to do with all of this? Just curiosity got the better of me. And he said, we put it all in a big van and take it to a charity in Thetford.
Yeah.
So one of the charity shops we go to, no doubt, in Thetford will receive... Oh, no, there is a big centre.
There is like a distribution centre for one of the shops, and we think it's probably that they're taking them to.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've donated loads of our stuff there, haven't we, before?
We have done.
Had a big clear out and taken it to the warehouse.
Did you want to share?
So,
we kind of found this together. What we tend to do at Jumbles is I'll run off to the media and toys and games. Andrew will run off to the ceramics and homeware, and then we reconvene after the scrum. And when we did that, we reconvened at the cuddly toy table.
Yeah.
And found this guy. He's huge.
It still smells of strawberries.
It smells really strong.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really nice.
This is Lotso. If you don't know, this is Lotso from Toy Story 3.
And he is Disney Store. Disney Parks. Disney Parks.
I thought he might have much more value than this. I briefly looked him up, but it's not great. I can't remember exactly now. 15, 20 maybe. I think it's quite
really
common.
Nice.
Unless I was getting muddled up and the Parks one might be worth more. I just briefly looked it up on my phone.
Yeah, we'll do a bit of research on him. Oh, he's got beans in his belly.
He's been eating beans.
Yeah, but he's in lovely condition and he smells gorgeous.
Thank you. You say the kindest things to me.
Okay, so I'm feeling quite proud that I haven't added to my backlog. What you bought, you're going to deal with, and I just hope you enjoyed our little wander around the Jumble. Not sure what I filmed, probably not a lot, because I got a bit overwhelmed by it all.
And there will be a video over on the main channel that I'll put together if you want to see everything that I picked up in a bit more detail.
If you're not subscribed to us on our main channel, I'll put it in the description box below.
It's just peeking in. Huh?
So, yes, bye from us, bye from Lotso, and see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.